All right, greetings Bay Area. I'm Bart Ney, Office Chief of Public Affairs for Caltrans here in the Bay. I'm joined today by Don Zampa, the grandson of Al Zampa, for the update on what's going on with the construction on the Alfred Zampa Memorial Bridge. And we also have a special presentation today. We're going to be unveiling a new temporary plaque for the Al Zampa Bridge, but more on that in a moment. So last night at 10 o'clock, we were closing down the westbound I-80 freeway, completely closed by 11 o'clock, and work began. Overnight, we did half of the grinding that needed to be done for this bridge so that we could begin pouring asphalt this afternoon. And right now, we have got crews mobilizing to begin that pour as soon as we get to a certain temperature. It's very close now. It's about 11 o'clock. We should have our crews pouring that asphalt literally any moment. Today, we have got traffic detoured over the 780 freeway to the 680 freeway and then across the Benicia Martinez Bridge. So it's good to stay out of this area from Vallejo to Crockett because the westbound Interstate 80 is completely closed, will remain closed until Monday at 3 a.m. And that's primarily what the work is today. For more information and traffic updates, you can use the 511 system and you can use Caltrans Quick Map. Stay tuned to your local media and check out our social media feeds. That's what's happening with the construction right now. Separately, unfortunately, a couple of weeks before we had this work planned, both of the bronze plaques that were the monuments to Alfred Zampa, who this bridge has been named after, were stolen. There's the Vista Point here in Vallejo where we're standing. There's also a Vista Point in Crockett to his memory. And Don, maybe I'll let you say a few words about who your grandfather was, why we named this bridge after him.
My grandfather, Alfred Zampa, grew up right across here in Crockett, spent all of his life, 95 years there. But at age 20, he went to work working on the very first Carquinez Bridge, which opened in 1927. He stayed building bridges for years, came back and worked on the Oakland Bay Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, from which he fell and broke his back. He returned to work years later and worked with his sons on the 1958 Carquinez Bridge. So it's a great honor that a bridge is named for a construction worker. My grandfather, an iron worker, and it's beyond expectations, beyond his expectations that he would ever have something like that named after him. So it's a great honor.
So the bridge opened in 2003, and it was the first and only to this day suspension bridge in California named after a blue-collar worker. And Caltrans takes that very seriously. So in this period of time where we don't have the permanent plaques in place, Caltrans worked very closely with the Zampa family to design some temporary signage that will go in the place of the plaques while we work with your family, basically to determine what the ultimate memorial will be. And we wanted to unveil those signs right now. So you ready for this, Don?
You bet.
Okay, Caltrans team. Oh, beautiful. So there is a sister of sign like this in the Crockett Vista Point that is also going to be exposed today. These signs will remain in place during the period of time where we determine ultimately what the family wants to do to honor Al Zampa at these locations. Al was a hero to us, so we're happy that we're able to have something that people can take a look at as they cross this bridge.
Yeah, we're very grateful for Caltrans for this and for all the cooperation. You know, it's a great honor, not just to our family, but to all construction workers, the pile butts, the electricians, the carpenters, the iron workers, the pipe fitters, everybody that works on buildings and structures. Recognition comes few and far between, and like Bart said, this is the only major structure in the whole United States named for a blue-collar worker. So it's a great honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Don. So these signs are in place right now to honor our hero, Al Zampa. We will continue to work with the Zampa family on the ultimate memorial that we'll place in both of these locations. And that's our construction update for now as we begin to pour the asphalt for this new asphalt layer on the Alfred Zampa Memorial Bridge. Stay tuned for more information as we continue on with this work.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thanks.